It's about $42, and I think it was even free shipping with a membership for the 6 ribbons. Now, sometimes they're really good, and I would tell you to buy every one on the roll. Like their black that was out last spring. This one, absolutely love it. I use it all the time, and I highly recommend you buy it. But then sometimes it's not a good purchase, right? Even this pink from last spring, really good. I use it all the time, right? So let's check it out. All right, so this one is their Celebrate bundle. Also, if you're looking for it on the Sam's app or website, just search for premium ribbon and it should pop up. All right, let's look. Y'all, they actually have new packaging this year. That's new. Normally it's the same every year. If you're watching from an iPad, mine is still freezing. Ooh. All right, this one, I think I'm gonna like it. It feels like a cheap canvas ribbon, honestly, but I mean, it's holding its shape. Looks like it'd make a good loop. Well, as long as your loop's not too big. I would say this one's worth the $7. So if you're shopping in the store, this one, yes. Yeah, these are all wired. This one's a yes. This is the same as the pink from last season. Same material. So the 1.5 inch red, is a yes. Now it is not, look, let me show you the difference. Right? So this is their red for $7. 50 yards, 1.5 inches. This is my red for $11, 1.5 inch by 50. You can clearly see the difference in the thickness and the wire. This one is a little bit more sturdy, but y'all, this one, I would buy it. Right? I would definitely, it's worth $7. And you can use this for all year round, basically. So the red, I would buy it. Y'all, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the whole box, and all the ones that I say I would buy, I'll put in one pile and not buy in another pile to see if the set is worth buying, or if you need to like stalk your local Sam's Club to purchase the good rolls. Roberta, if you read my text message, you would know what to do. All right, let's check out. Now this polka dot one is super cute. It feels a little soft. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, get this one. For sure. So even the, oh, it may not make good tails. Let's dovetail it real quick. Nope. See how it wants to twist a little bit? So I may not use this one in ribbon tails. And the problem is that the ribbon itself is super thin and they put a really thick wire on the outside. So while it'll hold its shape really pretty in bows, it does kind of want to twist and close up a little bit when you dovetail it. So it may not make the best ribbon tails, but it's super cute. Super cute. I ordered this set off their website. It may already be sold out online. Annette, let me just tell you a little secret. Whenever you go in Sam's Club to buy ribbon, there is no rhyme or reason to where the ribbon will be. One time I found it like in the dog food aisle. They literally just pop it up anywhere. So you literally have to walk the whole store to find it. All right, now this one, if you like sheer, this is a good ribbon. The wire is good, it holds its shape. But listen, when we talk sheer, it is like super sheer. There's not much to it. It's like a cheap pair of pantyhose sheer, y'all. Now, I don't think this would make cute ribbon tails. I'm pretty sure when we dovetail this, the ribbon is gonna just fold over. Yeah, see how that ribbon just kind of closes when you dovetail it? So you cannot, maybe you can't even see it because it's so sheer. Right? So once again, might be really cute in your bow, but I would not use this as a ribbon tail. For me, I'm gonna put this one in the no pile. Now this one is super cute. What my concern on this one is gonna be the fraying whenever it's this type of ribbon. Let's check it out. Like, I really hope this is a good one, because it's super cute. Carol, my favorite is whenever like the store manager's like, we don't carry ribbon. I'm like, ma'am, I've been buying ribbon here for like 7 years and you get it every year. This time, it's somewhere in this store and we're gonna find it today. Will we be selling the value again? So I honestly can't answer that. It all depends on if the supplier has them again. So we ordered those like a year ago. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but see where the factory cut it and the ribbon is already starting to fray? That's the worst part about this woven ribbon. Although it's super pretty, my concern, yep, as soon as you touch that tail, all of the woven ribbon just comes right out. Right? Like any little bit of stress or pull on this ribbon, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Lori, if you come to New Orleans, I was in Kenner today. The Kenner Walmart did not have it, but the Kenner Sam's didn't have it. But the other little Sam's Club, that's like on that real sketchy street, usually has theirs out before Kenner. But I didn't want to go over there. So this one, even though it frays, I don't know. I have to think about that one. I don't know if I would buy it or not. All right, now this green is just like the red. It's like a cheap canvas feel, but it's a different green than normal. It's not emerald green, and it's not lime green. It's not, maybe it's like a turquoise almost. This one's a yes for me. All right. Y'all, we're gonna put this in the yes pile. You know why? Because I feel like we could use that in a bow and then hide that edge. So I'm gonna put that in the yes pile. So overall, in this box, only one of them I probably would not purchase on my own, right? Everything else I would have bought in store. So I would say this box is probably worth it to buy online if you can't get to Sam's Club in person. I mean, 1 out of the 6, that's not my favorite. I would buy this one online. If I was in store, I would not buy the pink sheer. All right, let's check out this one. This one is the summer collection. June, I've never used a lighter in my craft room. All right, this is another woven one. And I believe this one has been here for winter and last spring. Y'all, this one is a no for me. She limp. And not only is it limp when you try to make a loop, whenever you try to dovetail it, it curls up on itself. My scissors don't even want to cut it, it's so limp. Look how it just like, So this one is a no for me. It was a no for me last Christmas. It was a no for me last spring. Like, dear Sam's people, please watch my lives and take this one off the shelf. Like, give us a good one. Replace it, friends. However, the rest of this box looks pretty good. Okay, this one's interesting. This is a canvas print. Okay, look, they fooled me on this one. I bet they fooled me on this one too. I thought the rest of this box was going to be canvas. It ain't. This is like a satin or silk. It's like a satin or silk with canvas printed on it. I was like, oh, the rest of this box is going to be good. They're all canvas. Nope. They got me. Now, I will tell you, I wish they did this one like this. Like, fool me with the black and white. Look, it holds the dovetail. It kind of holds a shape for a loop. They did print it a little lopsided. So if you're one of those people that the pattern has to be perfect, this ain't the one for you. There is more room on this side of the pattern than this side. Y'all know what it feels like? A rain jacket. For me, it's gonna be a no. All right, look, this is why it's a no for me. I think it's weird whenever you put a wreath on your wreath. Like, it's weird to me. I don't want a wreath on my sign. I don't want a wreath on my ribbon. I don't want a raincoat. It's a no. I'm out on that one. Okay, this one is not like this one. This one's confusing. Because it feels like it wants to be the raincoat, but it's definitely not the same material. This one has a better wire. This one has a different wire in it. This one wants to shed. Okay, so for me, it's always a problem whenever I go to, if I go to dovetail my ribbon and the ribbon is so soft and flimsy that sharp scissors can't cut it without it going all wonky, I can't. Like, I would have to spend so much time trying to fix these ribbon tails that it would drive me crazy. So I'm actually going to put this one in the yes pile, but I would not use this for ribbon tails, but it would be really cute in a bow. So not ribbon tails, definitely not ribbon tails. In a bow, maybe. Y'all, this one reminds me of my great-grandmother's tweed jumpsuit. This one's a yes for me. I probably would not put it in ribbon tails because it looks like it may be a little wonky. Oh no, it's pretty good. Still pretty good. Holding its shape. If I was in store, I would definitely buy more than one roll of this one. I think this will be really cute for spring, summer, and fall. I would definitely grab another roll of that one. All right, the yellow is going to be a yes. It's the canvas. Yep, it's a yes. All right. This is the one that I hope is nice, mainly because 1.5 inch honeycomb ribbon is really hard to find. So I hope this one is really good. Diana, the other 5 boxes have not shown up yet, only these 2. And my local Sam's Club did not have any of them in stock yet, so I didn't get to buy them. Okay, this one is a yes. Now, okay, the only thing that's a little bit weird to me, so these 2 would be a no. All right, why would you sell a ribbon bundle that doesn't match? Y'all, these 2 yellows are nowhere near the same color. These 2 burlaps are completely different. And the green is completely different than the green in the set. So, while they're all super cute, they came in a set that doesn't match. So, for me personally, I would not buy the summer collection again, but I would, if I was in the store and I saw them, I would definitely buy these 3. This one, I wouldn't buy it again, but I'll use it because it's kind of cute. Right? So, I love Sam's ribbon. Although I have a warehouse full of ribbon, I still love Sam's ribbon. And if you have a Sam's Club membership or you can walk into a Sam's Club, I highly recommend you look for the ribbon display. It only comes out in the spring and in the winter. But it's definitely worth it if you can find them. All right. Now that we did all that, let's make a wreath. I think I'm going to use this sun. So it says, teach, love, inspire. This is a vinyl decal. So we're going to need a piece of wood to put it on. All right. Clear off our table a little bit. Make sure our wood is clean. Go right in the center the best you can. Smooth it out. Now this is pressure sensitive vinyl. So all you have to do is put a little bit of pressure on it and it'll be like permanently adhesive. What I highly recommend is before you put any pressure on it, you make sure it's right where you want it. Because once you start putting that pressure, you can't move it. But if you just lightly place it and then look at it and you need to move it, you can very carefully peel it back off and replace it. Yo, I think I stole the squeegee that was here. And yo, I'm gonna use this floor tile. What size wood? So they're 10-inch rounds, so you're gonna want a 10-inch circle. Y'all, so from what I've found, we have purchased thousands of these rounds. I've tested a few of them, and the rounds are never exactly the same size. Okay, so what we did was we made the stickers like 10.15 instead of 10 inches. That way, if the wooden round is slightly different, there's a little bit of a lip that you can just cut off, right? I would rather be able to trim it down than it be too small, right? So all I do now is take my X-Acto knife and trim the edge just a little bit. whip out the credit card. The credit card is in my jacket pocket over there. Y'all, the other night on TikTok, I came across a teacher who was actually like reliving her week, and she was talking about like all the things that teachers do behind closed doors, and it just made me super appreciative for the amazing teachers that I've had in the past, and amazing teachers like her who go out of their way to make sure that their students, you know, have lunch money or have a warm coat or have proper housing, right? I think like a really good teacher does a lot more than just educate. All right, once you get it all nice and clean, if you want to, you can take Mod Podge or some type of sealer, and you can seal the outside edge and the back, whatever you want. You saw that TikTok too? I immediately thought, like, how can we help you? Like, how can we give you money to make sure that those kids have what they need? All right. Y'all, you just want to make sure, okay, if you have any air pockets in here, whenever you do like this, you'll hear like a little pop, like a Rice Krispie treat. You want to make sure you can't hear any more of those little pops, because you don't want any air behind the vinyl. All right. We're going to put that off to the side and start our base. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to use the same mesh from last night. I had grabbed a different 21 inch, but I think there's enough left on the roll from yesterday that we don't have to open a new roll. And this one matches our project again, so let's just keep using it. Can I count the ties on this one? Sure. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot. There's 8 on the top. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the bottom. But on the bottom, these two are like twinsies right next to each other. So I would still say 17. All right, we're gonna fold our edge over, fold it in, crinkle it up. And this time, let's do our 10-inch mesh on the outside instead of the inside. How do I like the base? So far, it's fine. Like, it's doing its job. They shed a little bit, but other than that, all good. All right, so we're just putting 10-inch poofs all the way around. Yeah, this is one of the new frames. You can't move the ties over on this type of frame, but thanks for your input. Candy, we have lots of tutorials on headstones in the coaching group. Yeah, for the price, I think they're definitely worth it. All right, last 10-inch poof around the outside. Everyone's saying that they uninstalled and reinstalled the app and it's working now. I was gonna do that, then I was like, oh wait, I don't know if I know the password to iTunes on this iPad in here. So let me not do that before I go live. All right. Y'all, now I'm gonna take these two. This is just a plain burlap. Y'all, this is a good way to store your label if you know you're not going to use all of your mesh. Write your price on there and then slide it in there. Y'all, I did remember to get me some more sticky mounts though. All right. Y'all, on this one, we're gonna do 20-inch ruffles on the outside and 30-inch on the inside. We only have 9. Twists on the inside, on the outside. Can you change your password? I could absolutely change my password. I can also look it up in LastPass, but I wasn't going to do all of that right before going live. All right, there's our 8. We need 1 more. There's our 9. Now we need 8 at 30 inches. You got a year's worth of this on Fair? Yeah. Mounts on Fair. I don't blame you. All right, so now we need 8 at 30. 2. What is this called on the website? Burlap. But I can give you the SKU. RY831318. I think we need 1 more set. All right, throw this down below. Get our frame back out. All right, now we're gonna take our 20-inch cuts and we're gonna put one ruffle all the way around the bottom. So we're gonna curl each one up a little bit, then we're gonna just scrunch it down the middle. Then we're gonna add one of these all the way around the bottom. Now these twist ties are a little bit shorter, so if you have some concerns about that, I would definitely open and close them every time. I am just gonna add them right on top. My iPad's still freezing, y'all. We only offer the sign mounts in bags of 100. How do you sign up for FAIR? We sent a link a couple weeks ago. Just click on that link in your text message and you can sign up there. You may also be able to just go to decoexchange.fair.com to sign up. What is FAIR? It's a wholesale website for businesses. All right, we're almost done with the bottom ruffles. 2 more to go. All right, last one. All right, so there's our initial base. Now we're gonna take our 30-inch pieces and add them around the top. All right, we're gonna curl these in just a little bit. Then we're gonna get a good 30-inch ruffle in there. And then we're going to add these around the top. Good night, Lori. So on these ruffles, I am putting them on upside down because I want that extra detail. You don't have to if you don't want to. Scotland's 11 and made their first wreath. I would love to see it. Text it to me, 504-553-3451. Y'all, make sure your mesh is in there nice and tight. So look, whenever you roll it up like this, it just looks like a bow tie pasta. But whenever you turn it upside down, it looks like you have a ruffle and two curls together. So I like to turn mine upside down. What's the number to text? It's 504-553-3451. Just a reminder, the text number is not customer service. If you have a customer service issue, you need to contact info@damonotes.com or our phone number, like you call the help desk. So I can read your text messages, but there's about 15,000 people on the text message list, and a good 3,000 or 4,000 people text me every single day. So there's like a 98% chance that I'm gonna miss your text. That's why I just remind people all the time that I don't do customer service in the app, because you're just gonna end up mad that no one responded to you. Right? Sometimes I see it randomly, like what I'll do every day is I'll open up the text and I'll kind of quickly look through them to see if there's anything that pop out. But like right now, I've got 14.4 thousand unread text messages. So there's no way I can like guarantee that I can see it. But we have almost 24-hour customer service support that gets all the things, and then they funnel it over to our 2 customer service agents who help Monday through Friday. So if you need help, make sure you contact customer service. What's the customer service phone number? Melinda, I don't know. Hang on, I do have it in my phone. One 378-378-0002. All right. So there's our base. Let's grab our sign. All right, so this one is pretty lightweight, even though it's on wood. It's like a couple ounces at most. So we're gonna be able to use our mounting squares on this one. Jen, yeah, I've had that phone number for the business for a long time. Y'all, let's plug in the glue gun. All right, we're gonna take our super glue. And we're gonna put a little dab at the top, bottom, and each side. Now, your wood is, of course, porous, right? So your super glue should hold really good on the wood surface. Where do you get the wood circles? You can get them from decoexchange.com. We sell them in a pack of 12. Have I tried a cordless glue gun? I had one for about 3 minutes and I threw it away. All right, we're gonna add our pipe cleaners. The first time that battery died in the middle of the project, trash. I'm out. And it was heavy. Those cordless batteries are heavy. Trashed it. Do you need a special wood for sublimation? Yeah, you don't sublimate on wood, you sublimate on metal. So whatever you sublimate on, it has to have a poly coating, and most wood does not. You'd have to like pre-treat it. Glue gun's not hot yet. So we're gonna just put this back off to the side for a second. Grab our bow maker. All right. So here's our sun. Y'all, this sun matches some of our Sam's ribbon. Look. Let's use some. Donna, they will fit the character boards. Alright, so what I like to do is mix in some of the Sam's ribbon with some of our regular ribbon. That way you get the support of the high quality ribbon, but you have the filler of the less expensive ribbon. So you're able to mix and match and then bring it all together. So I'm gonna bring in this one because it matches almost perfectly. Then these two match. So we're gonna bring these three together. Then we're gonna bring in some of the light blue, some purple, some green, and some red. Y'all, and then I have some yellow right here that we can tie in. All right, now I think I'm gonna swap out this blue for a 1.5 because I don't need that many 2.5s. All right. So I'm gonna start with a solid. We're gonna give ourselves a nice little tail. Megan loves all the colors. Megan, I still have not opened your wreath yet. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. If you were the only one making wreaths, how can you get all your orders filled? Must not sleep. I just work. That's it. All right. Y'all, I'm gonna put this one towards the back. You hope I love it? Listen, you better hope so. If not, you'll be on TikTok. I'm just kidding. All right. Y'all, this one's just gonna be a little bit smaller. Does Sam's have good ribbon? Brenda, rewatch the beginning of this video. We went over it. Let's use another solid. Let's go with the green. Have you seen those TikToks like blank blank purchase number 50 that I bought so you don't have to? Don't be on that list, Megan. All right. Okay, so we still have the red. We still have the polka dot. Is the Easy Bow Maker a good purchase? Lisa, I use it every single week, so I would say yes, but y'all, this one's really cute. Adrian struggles with ribbon. Y'all, since we are not having the challenge next weekend like we're supposed to with the coaches, I've been trying to think if I was going to host just like a quick challenge, but I don't know what we would do. I don't know what we would do yet. So, y'all, if you could pay to learn anything from me in one day, what would it be? You can't make a bow. Hang out here for a bit. Bows? I feel like we just did bows though. How to make a sign. I would not put this with rainbows or this one, honestly. I think more happy birthday versus rainbows. How to decide if you should open an Etsy store. If you have more than one wreath sitting around your house waiting to be sold, you should have an Etsy store. All right, I'm gonna finish it off with this little pop of yellow right in the middle. Y'all, okay, listen. Can we have an honest moment with each other real quick? Now, I get texts all the time from people that say, I need business help, but I can't invest in business coaching. And then I see your name come across that you bought some more ribbon. So, if you're not in business coaching and if you're in business coaching, but you're not taking the time to show up for the Q&As or watch a lesson, but you've got thousands of dollars of wreath supplies all around you right now, we got a problem, friend. Like, you need to skip one order a month and get in some business. All right, we're gonna squeeze this real nice and tight. Give it a good twist. Y'all, listen. One lady literally asked me if we did scholarships for business coaching, and then not even 30 minutes later, spent like $270 on ribbon. I was like, no, we don't. Am I speaking directly at you? Probably. All right. Look how cute. Is the business coaching program different any than last year? It's always different. Every single week, we have something new in there. Melinda, you're feeling guilty right now? Listen. Candy, you know it's true. Candy, you get the same kind of messages I get. I know you do. Like, oh, I can't afford your training. And then you see them like walking in with a pick machine. Okay, so I kind of hear two things, that some of you guys would like a business boot camp that's just quick, how to get started, all those things. But you guys also like creative stuff, because not everyone here is a business owner. So maybe we have two challenges coming up. Right? Because sometimes in the business coaching, it's just overwhelming. Right? Because there's so much stuff. Y'all, let's get some hot glue on here now. All right. Cricket training. Regina, we're going to do more with cricket for sure. Why was the challenge canceled? Because we're trying to be responsible. In the next 3 or 4 weeks, we all have to go to big things. And we are trying to limit our travel and exposure in all things so that we don't bring anything to the other meetings that we have. All right. So we have to decide if we want this to be a round wreath or do we want to scrunch it in just a little bit. I think we're going to just crunch it in just what's a Tammy butt kicker? So Tammy goes live once a week in the business coaching group and just kind of gives people a quick task to go do. All right, so we're just trying to make this a little bit more oval than round. Connie made her first Cricut signs and earrings today. That's exciting. Wasn't it simple? Like, it's really not bad. All right. So I want to get this giant bow right in this area, right here. Yeah, so like, you know, so the weekend after what was supposed to be the challenge, all of the coaches except for Jordan were going to be in a house with, 30 other people, and we didn't want to risk it if we didn't have to. All right, so we got our bow attached right here. Now we can get our sign. I'm gonna add my sign up here to the top corner. You need to get your photos to load onto Fair. What are you doing on Fair? All right, so then I'm going to go to the opposite side and attach this one. Lori, if you get the new frames, they're not super hard to bend at all. Brenda, can I make a sign of a design that we choose? If so, what is minimum order? I do not do custom orders like that. Sorry. What I would recommend is you try Shore Life Creations or James Front Door Decor for that one. So we have a large volume, and it doesn't make sense for me to make one sign for someone. The sign says teach, love, inspire. I can make a bow. Y'all, I've just made a lot of bows, that's all. All right, now let's make our ribbon tails. I really like the purple and the red, so I want to bring those two colors in for sure. And then I like the two colored ones. So I think that's what we'll do for ribbon tails. this right here. Just a reminder, if I want to recommend a company, I'll do it, and I don't need anyone in the comments to do that. I only recommend companies that I have personally used. So don't get yourself banned. All right, so we're gonna do 13-inch tails. So we're gonna do 9 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need your phone to ding like mine does. Put in the work. Y'all, it doesn't happen overnight. The number one tip that I can give you to get your phone to cha-ching more is that you have to educate people and not just sell to them. Right? How many of y'all would get real bored if every time I was live, I was just like, buy my red ribbon, it's listed for sale. Buy my polka dot ribbon, it's listed for sale. Buy my purple ribbon, it's listed for sale. How many of y'all would enjoy that? Right? And that's what 99% of y'all do. New Wreath listed. It's in my Etsy shop. Right? But how many of y'all come on here, watch me make a wreath where I'm not selling to you at all? Like, if you ask me where I got it, I'm like, oh, it's at decoexchange.com. And by the end of the live, you feel the need to go shopping. There's our 9, right? Why do you feel the need to go shopping? Because I'm sharing how to pair stuff together, how to use a 4-inch ribbon, what looks good with the sign, right? I'm educating people on how to use our products. Right? I'm not sitting here saying, oh, if you want to learn from me, you gotta join my coaching group. You gotta join my coaching group. Oh, I can't show you that. You gotta join my coaching group. I mention it. Right? Y'all, I mention it, and we have almost 3,000 students in there. Right? So, if I wanted to sell you this wreath, would I go step by step how to make the wreath, or would I tell people the benefits of adding that custom wreath to their front door? Would I tell them that that wreath will make them the talk of the town because everyone's going to be envious of their front door, right? Would I give them tips on how to make their home have better curb appeal, and one of those tips, a wreath on the front door? right? I would be doing more staging videos, showing people where they can hang a wreath, where they can put a wreath. Here's how you store your wreath so it's good for next season. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Helen, you just got to email customer service, and then you got to wait for a spot to open back up. You just email info@damonnotes.com and Sandy can help you out. Sabrina, if you have difficulty using the Deco app, I would just use the website. All right, now we're gonna do 9 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all, I went to Michael's today. My Michael's did not have their Easter stuff out yet. Does yours? They did have the tulips. And they had a whole lot of Christmas that was 75% off. Y'all, I bought 12 ball garlands, and it was like $60. Tiffany, I was gonna say I didn't hear her opinion, but I was trying to be nice, just scrolling past it. When you started creating items, did you share all of your tips? No, actually, when I started sharing wreath making tips, I ruined my wreath selling business. That's why I try to convince people not to copy me if they're trying to have a wreath business, but they don't listen. So before I went live making wreaths, I used to sell about 900 wreaths a year because my business page only had about 600 to 1,000 people, and every single one of them were wreath buying customers. So literally every time I posted a wreath, it would sell and I would get more orders for that same wreath. Then I started doing live videos because a business coach told me I should, and that I should show people how to make wreaths, and it would boost my wreath selling, and it didn't. It made it go a lot worse. Right? Because, all right, so if you don't know, Facebook only shows, y'all, let's finish this wreath. So we'll talk about it after. If you want to know, hang out. We're going to finish this wreath. Then we'll talk about it. All right, so here's our 2 patterns. You got 25 ball coins for 75% off. Not a bad deal at all. Some of mine were damaged, but they'll be fine to use in my own projects. All right, we're gonna take one of our 2.5, one of our 1.5. We're gonna fold them in half. We're gonna get a good pinch. We're gonna turn off that glue gun because we don't need it. You can smell the glue all of a sudden. And we're gonna add one of these tails all the way around the base. So we're gonna go all the way around the bottom first. And we're just gonna alternate ribbons. Michael's is supposed to have something really cool out for this Easter, so that's what I keep trying to check to see if it's there, but I haven't seen it yet. So I need to know, whenever you guys see the Easter mesh and ribbons at your Michael's, I need to know so that I can go check it out. Trudy, yeah, it's very birthday party-ish. But the birthday ribbons match our school signs, so it's perfect. I will tell you, as I'm working these around the wreath, I can definitely tell that these are going to be a little bit more flimsy, so I would definitely not make your tails too long. Keep them kind of short. 12 inches with Sam's ribbon may even be better than 13. What is the status of the board you were? I have no idea what that even means. Would it be wrong to add your bow first? Nope, you can add your bow whenever you feel like it. The board I was gonna patent. We have the patent on it. We just didn't have it created due to shipping issues from China. Do we have different school signs available? Yeah, we have a few. Sabrina, if you just log in and you go to the rewards section, it's all laid out right there. Carol, they were popping fireworks here yesterday. What? I don't even know. The Wreath is delicious. I mean, there are some apples on it. It's cold there. It's supposed to freeze here tonight. I saw where some areas are going to get down to like 19 degrees, which basically means Louisiana's going to shut off. Because we don't do cold weather like that. How do you find the coaching page? You can go to learnfromdamon.com. Gene, you could maybe like get a backpack and just zip tie it on your backpack. That would be fun. But don't squish my bow when you lean back. The new dog is good. Getting spoiled. So what happens to those who signed up for this current challenge? Candace, you didn't sign up. I never created a sales page. So you're good. Uh-oh. Y'all, I pulled it so hard that the twist tie came open. All right. Now, just gonna keep going back this way. Do we offer birthday signs? We do offer some birthday signs, but they're not personalized. Candace, I don't know what you signed up for because we don't have any live classes for sale right now. -5 below. Diane, you need to move, girl. I don't know where you are, but it ain't the right place. Sharon, you fight with ribbons more than your 2 ex-husbands. Third time's a charm, girl. Get a new one. All right, we're almost done with our ribbon tails. I do not go to trade shows in Vegas. Do we have any turtle signs? I do believe. You bought the challenges in your Points and Makers University. You didn't buy the current challenge because we don't have one for sale. But you can totally buy a challenge. You can always purchase the old ones and watch the replay. This is not a kit. Nope. Yeah, Wendy likes to just give the other ones another chance. Wendy, do you get like double rewards if you divorce them again? Like, can you like double down on alimony? How does that work? Let me know. Where can you find the tabs? At decoexchange.com. You need giraffe signs? There is one for sure. Y'all, we are not doing this again. All y'all people marrying the same people. Again, we're not doing this again. We already did this once. All right, last ribbon tail. All right, y'all, now we're gonna clean up our, somehow we got 2 extra like this. Now we're gonna clean up our tails. So to do that, we just bend our ribbon, 2 wire sides touching, and then cut it at an angle. You got him trained. That's the way to do it. That's an ugly, ugly tail. But that ribbon's not going to make a cute tail no matter how hard we try. So we're not going to fight with it. We're just going to cut it and keep on moving on. Alright, I think I got all my tails looking good. Alright. Look how cute. So for me, I would not go the next level and add any type of floral or greenery. While it would be really cute, in my experiences, teachers like a moderate priced project and not a higher priced project. You know, they have way more important things to spend their money on, like helping kids who need a jacket, right? So I like to keep mine down to the simplest version that I have. Did you decorate the White House yet? You're a little behind on the 411. Sharon, that was Christmas 2 years ago. So yeah, that's done. All right. Now, let me find this. Y'all, my board looking a little rough. What happened in here, friend? Time to get a new board. Okay. How many of y'all, we talked about this the other night, right? So there's that game that some of y'all may have played when you were little, or when your kids were little, or your grandkids, and it's like a circle, and there's a whole bunch of little fish in it, and you use your fishing pole, and the fish, their mouth opens and closes, right? You have that little, y'all, they were like red, yellow, blue, green little fishing poles, and they had a little fishing line, and on the end of it, it had a little magnet on it, right? And then this went in a circle, and like their little mouths just like opened and closed all the way around, right? Right? So you had like your little fishing pole and the little string, and you tried to put that magnet in the fish's mouth as it spun around. Right? Y'all, that's how social media is. Now, if you have your social media and you create content just for your perfect people, right? Just for your perfect people, and your perfect people are all purple, then every one of those little fish in the sea are purple, right? But let's say, all right, so we need to backtrack a little bit. So Facebook only shows what you post to 1 to 4% of the people who follow your page. Okay? So, if you have 100 people on your page, and they all love wreaths, and they all want to buy a wreath from you, every time that you make a post, 1 to 4 of those 100 people will see it. Right? So if every little dot is purple, and you throw a little string out there, there's like a 90% chance that you're gonna hit a purple fish, right? But what happens whenever you try to copy something that you don't understand, and you say, oh, Damon sells a lot of wreaths because he goes live and he makes wreaths, right? Well, then Facebook says your page teaches people how to make wreaths, so we're going to show it to more people who want to learn how to make wreaths. So now you have your 100 people, right? You have your 100 people that are purple, but now you have 900 extra people who are orange, who don't want to buy your wreath, but they want to ask you how to make it. So now we've got 900 at 1% is 90 people. Sorry, what am I doing here? 900 times 0.01 is 9 people, not 90. And then 900 times 0.04 is 36. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay? So now, there's 18 over here. Okay? So out of 1,000 people, one person may want to buy it, and 9 people want to know how to make it. So out of 18, that means you've got 2 purple fish, and now you've got 17 orange fish. Now we're going fishing again, right? We make our post. It's really cute. It talks about this really pretty wreath that you can hang up over your balcony, over your fireplace, in your kitchen. And you throw it out there. And do you think you have a better chance of the orange fish who want to know how to make your wreath, or the purple fish who want to buy your wreath, right? Which one do you think you're going to get? Orange, right? So you may get a whole lot of comments that are like, oh, that's beautiful, that's beautiful. Where did you get your ribbon? Where did you get this? Where did you get that? But how many of them are going to say, how do I buy it? Right? So that's why it's super important to create content for the people that you want to attract. Because Facebook, y'all, it's just a computer. Facebook basically reads what you post. It reads what you post. It picks out your SEO words, right? And then it sends that data over to the fish network that is Facebook, and anybody who interacts with that kind of word, it shows your content to. So, whenever you say, hey, I have a new wreath listed for sale, Facebook says, let me show this to people who like wreaths. Now, do you think that people who like wreaths spend all day, every day on Facebook, on Google, on Etsy, searching for wreaths? Or are the people that are in the free wreath groups, that are watching Deco Exchange, that are doing all of those things, Facebook has said that those people like the word wreath. So even Facebook screws with you. Facebook says, oh, this post is about wreaths. This person over here does a lot of stuff on Facebook that has wreaths in it. Let me show it to them. So guess what? One of your little purple dots probably just turned orange again, and you just lost another chance for purple, right? So you really have to dive into your customer's avatar and figure out what kind of content can you make to attract the right person to purchase your products. Whenever I was just starting out, I got a ribbon tail. Whenever I was just starting out, okay, I guess we need to talk about another word first. So this. Your niche, right? So I personally think that your niche is not wreaths. Right? You may serve your niche wreaths, but your niche is that little slim down topic. What's Tammy texting me about? Oh. So your niche is basically what you want to offer to people, right? What is your page gonna be about? How many of y'all know that we love dogs? We have rescues. Right? So my niche was not wreaths. My niche was dog lovers. Right? Like Tammy don't know I'm live. Okay? So, guess what? If I post a whole lot of content about dogs and I start attracting people like me who really love their dogs, what do you think is going to happen every time I post a wreath with a little dog on it? That's a dog, by the way. Right? Why? Because I attracted a whole bunch of women. I targeted women because I wanted to sell them home decor. I targeted women. And I targeted people who loved dogs. Right? Guess what? Now I can sell them dog wreaths. I can sell them dog t-shirts. I can sell them dog tumblers. I can sell them all the things. But guess what? I can't just constantly post wreath for sale, wreath for sale, wreath for sale, right? I needed to post dog videos. I needed to post dog food recipes, right? But guess what? Once I had my 1,000 dog lovers who were buying every product that I put out there with a dog on it, guess what? I could start throwing out other things. Why? Because they would tag their friend who wanted something else. Right? I'm just going to pick on Regina real quick because I see her. Right? So Regina could target women just like her. Right? Regina could go after educated black women who have an education and a career. Why? Because she knows how to speak their language. And it could be that specific, right? She's not going to be like, oh, you're not my perfect person, you can't buy a wreath. But she could create a Facebook page that was for Black female entrepreneurs who love home decor. Right? And she could sell them their wreaths every single day. Right? If she had a page of 1,000 of those people who are entrepreneurs, so they have extra money, right? She could post encouraging stuff. She could post all those things and attract those perfect people who are now buying wreaths for her for customer gifts, right? They are buying stuff for their office, for their home, for their family. And she got a whole racket right there. Because she picked one niche to service. Right? Aunt Kay, who just got here. We try to get her to sell people all around the world Louisiana food, right? If you can ship it, you need to make it. What are you doing? She's servicing a whole bunch of people who want to taste Louisiana cooking who are not in Louisiana, right? So what does she do? She posts videos in her kitchen. She posts videos of her cooking. She posts videos of her packing up orders. And now, if she's got 1,000 people on her page who all want to try Louisiana cooking, guess what? Whenever she puts out a new product that she can ship, or a recipe card, or a subscription box, or if she gets real fancy and puts out her own kitchen pots, right? They're going to want to buy it. Right? Y'all, I talked about king cake. She's making king cakes. Right? I'm going to use Carol Ward, for example. Carol is from Louisiana. She knows a lot about Louisiana culture and history. She knows that her target audience is Louisiana folks, right? So everything that she does, she makes a whole lot of Louisiana themed wreaths, and she takes those to craft shows full of Louisiana people who think she sells really well. Does she only make Louisiana style wreaths? No. But she knows the heart of her business are those people. Right? So always think about the fishing game. Right? So whenever you go to make a post on your page, is that going to color your fish purple or orange? Who's going to see it? Should you have more than one niche? Only if that one niche is already working, right? Okay, so let's go back. And let's say for 3,000 posts on my page, it's all dogs. It's all dogs, it's all dogs, it's all dogs. And then tomorrow we post a cat. People are going to be like, what? Did you get hacked? right? Because my niche are all dogs and all dog lovers. Now, some of those dog lovers also probably like cats. But my people are going to be real confused if I've attracted all of these people and then tomorrow they come to my page and it's not about dogs and everything they see is about a different niche. They're going to be like, this is not where I want to hang out today. Right? I want you to think about it. I use this example all the time, right? A shoe store. When do you go to a shoe store? Variety is not the spice of life. No. Y'all, this even works on Etsy, right? So on Etsy, if you can saturate the market with one product, like if every wreath on your Etsy store is dog themed somehow, whenever someone goes on Etsy to look for a gift for a dog lover, you're gonna have a better chance to show up. When you need shoes, right? How often do you need a brand new pair of shoes? Okay, what about like Target, Walmart, those types of stores? How often do you find, or Amazon even, right? How often do you find yourself at Target, Walmart, or Amazon? Now, how often have you purchased a pair of shoes or flip-flops or slippers from this store while you went in there to like get bread? Right? Like you're walking from the toilet paper aisle down to the light bulb aisle, and on that end cap they got some new cute flip-flops, so you throw one in your buggy. Right? You're not gonna just randomly happen into the shoe store to get a pair of shoes. Like you gotta be like on a mission to go there, right? So how many of y'all came here today with the intent to purchase ribbon? Right? Probably not. But how many of y'all came here, hung out tonight, saw some ribbon and thought, I want to go ribbon shopping? Right? So you want to be an Amazon page and not a shoe store, right? So think about it, how many times a year would your customer really purchase a new wreath? Like 4, 5 times a year if they're really good. Like a really good customer, 4 or 5 times a year. Unless it's like a realtor or someone like that who's constantly buying gifts for stuff they're selling, right? But an average, really good customer might come buy a spring wreath, an Easter wreath, a summer wreath, a fall, Halloween, Christmas. Let's say 5, if you're lucky. And those 5 are every couple of months. Right? So now you have to be the one place they think of every couple of months whenever they want a new pair of shoes. How well do you think that's going to work in your business? Now, what if you created a place that your perfect customer love to go to hang out, to relax, to visit, to see their friends on the videos and chat with each other? And they came hung out with you 4 or 5 times a week versus a year. How do you think that's going to change the potential for them to purchase something from you? Yo, I went today to Walmart to get deodorant, and I left with $500 of stuff I didn't even need, like chew toys, dog blankets. Y'all, I got a whole closet full of dog blankets, but when I walk into Walmart and they got that bin of $3 wool fleece blankets, I gotta buy every one of the dogs 2 or 3 new ones every time I see it. Right? Y'all, we had just left a restaurant. I walked in and I saw some white beans in a bag, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cook. Then I didn't know what was in the fridge, so I just went ahead and rebought the butter, the milk, the chicken, the beef broth, all the things. Then I got home, and guess what? I had most of those things in the cabinet. Right? But because I was there, I was convinced that I needed those things. The new dog doesn't even play with toys, and I still bought him new toys, thinking, oh, maybe he'll play with this one. Nope. So, let's reel this back in real quick. So in the coaching groups, we show people how to sell t-shirts, how to sell coffee mugs, how to sell signs, how to sell their wreaths, right? So let's go back to Miss Carol. Miss Carol's got, you know, Louisiana on lockdown. Miss Carol goes to craft shows, right? Miss Carol sells all these local people products. Miss Carol says, hey, before you leave my booth, make sure you go follow me on Facebook, right? So now Miss Carol has attracted a Facebook page. And Miss Carol, if you're not doing all this, you better start. Y'all, me and Miss Carol are like friends in real life, so I don't feel bad picking on her, right? So now let's say Miss Carol has a business page, and it's got 1,000 people that she's met at local craft shows who are all from Louisiana. And not just from Louisiana, but she does craft shows in the New Orleans area, right? So we're gonna put an emphasis on NOLA, right? And Miss Carol lives in New Orleans, so she knows like all the little funny things about Louisiana and New Orleans, right? Like maybe she knows of a famous pothole on Magazine Street that can eat a Volkswagen, right? So now that Miss Carol has 1,000 people here, those 1,000 people may not need a wreath every day. But what if she's posting her new coffee mug that's got crawfish on it because it's crawfish season, right? And she's posting her new t-shirt that's got feed me crawfish and tell me I'm pretty because it's crawfish season, right? She's posting her new t-shirt that says king cake calories don't count, right? Because she knows that most of the people who follow her business page are all the perfect people for New Orleans style stuff, right? And then she's posting her Mardi Gras wreath. And then she's posting her Valentine's Day wreath that's got a New Orleans twist. Or her Magnolia wreath. Right? So now she's selling these people things that she doesn't have to package, doesn't have to ship, and she still makes profit off of. And you know what? She's doing so good. She signs up for an Amazon affiliate, and now she's posting her new favorite crawfish tray. She's posting her favorite hand soap that gets the seafood smell off your fingers. Right? So her niche is Louisiana, and all of the stuff that she's gonna do is gonna be focused there, right? But guess what? Now Miss Carol saw this cute little elf wreath, and she posted on her page, and she says, "Hey Nola, who do you know that loves elves? Who decorates their whole house for Christmas with elves?" Well, all these Louisiana people are now going to start tagging their friends who they know like elves. Right? So just because she started with a certain niche, it doesn't mean that's all she can do later. Right? She can branch out once she's got her core people. But you want to like get your niche down. You want to be at a core level. Some people recommend bring in 100 people. I say bring in 1,000 because 100's just not enough for Facebook anymore. Right? So, what is the most important thing that you can do to grow your business? Figure out who the hell you want to sell to. That's it. Right? Figure them out. Melissa Sykes, I'm pretty sure you're a teacher, if I remember correctly, right? So what if your page was all about inspiring teachers? Or what if it was about the other end of it with sarcasm, right? Teacher jokes. I follow a guy on TikTok who's a teacher just because he tells funny teacher stories. Missy, you can't make a business page private. It doesn't work like that. So you definitely did something wrong, right? If you've been a teacher for 20 years, you know how teachers think. You know what they need to vent about. You know what's going to make them excited, what's not. So make your page a place for teachers to hang out and show tips on how to decorate your classroom. How can you tie your classroom decor into your lessons? Why do you need this bright, colorful wreath to brighten the mood of your students? Gregisms. Greg is so funny. Me and Greg are going to meet at the at-home store one day. Right? And then you throw in some teacher snarky coffee mugs that are principal approved, right? You make really cute teacher t-shirts to serve them, right? You just gotta really figure out who you want to serve and who you don't, right? Like, I know if you are not okay with a cuss word, I probably don't want to serve you as a customer, right? Because sheep happens. Candy says that she uses some of this for principals at work and with my church work. Okay, so bring that together and make a place on your Facebook business page for people who love the church and they love home decor. You should know both. Make a safe space for those people to hang out, right? If you go to one of those churches that have big get-togethers and all that kind of stuff, where's the crock-pot family meals? Hey, are you going to the church function on Sunday after Mass? Make sure you load up these desserts and you share those recipes, right? Y'all, if you need more detailed step-by-step help on growing your business, make sure you check out our business coaching group. You can go to learnfromdamon.com and get it there. We do step-by-step all these things. We show you how to build your business pages, your Etsy pages, your websites, all those things. If anyone, okay, let me just say one more thing. If anyone convinces you that your problem is Etsy and that you should start your own website, cuss at them. Listen, cuss at them. They are lying to you. They're lying to you. And they're trying to win you over by having a common enemy. Okay, that's a whole nother thing, right? So, if you don't know your niche on who you want to serve, you can have a niche of a common enemy. And listen, you do not have to say, Kay Spears, my enemy. Y'all, she's my aunt. I can use her as the example, right? But you could say, for me, I like to use this common enemy with y'all. Have you ever been told that your wreath making is just a hobby? Right? So I don't have to say, your husband said that, your son said that, your mother-in-law said that. But if I say, have you ever been told that your wreath making business is just a hobby? Let me help you prove them wrong. We have a common enemy. Whoever told you that is a common enemy, right? Aunt Kay could say, have you ever seen a jambalaya and it was red? Let me help you fix that, right? Right? So then I could say that, and I can make a whole business niche of tips on how to prove that SOB wrong, right? Without ever. Now, some people try the common enemy thing, but they like really want to say someone's name, and then that just makes them look like trash. So don't be that person. Okay? So the person who is telling you that Etsy is the problem, they're trying to use the common enemy technique to win you over, right? And they're making you feel like they understand you because they couldn't sell on Etsy either. Y'all, the common enemy is not Etsy. The common enemy is going to be your marketing strategy and the SEO, right? Listen, it doesn't matter where you sell. If it's a website, if it's on Amazon, if it's on Etsy, if it's on eBay, if it is on a spreadsheet in your backyard, if no one can find your shit, no one can buy your shit. And that's just plain and simple, right? So I tell people that Etsy is a good place to start because you can learn how to get your stuff found in search with very little investment, right? You can go on Etsy and for, let's see, how much? $5. 5 divided by 0.2. So for $5, you could go put 25 wreaths for sale on Etsy. Okay? Or you can go spend anywhere from $39 to $20,000 to build a website for your 25 wreaths that if no one found it on Etsy for $5, they're not going to find it over here for $20,000. Right? So, focus on your SEO and your photos. Whenever people start finding you, then you can think about migrating over here to some other platform if you want. Right? But if you're on Etsy and you're getting 10 views, those 10 views aren't going to help you over here either. Right? Not going to help you. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, I think that was enough. Stacy, yeah, you can get this shirt. I think this one is on our Etsy store, I think. Do you start with Facebook, then go to Etsy? So I'm going to tell you that what good is Facebook if the customer can't purchase from you? So in my opinion, you need a handful of things. Really, three things. Number one, you need a place for people to hang out. So your favorite social media. Number two, you need a place for people to give you money. Cash out, right? I recommend Etsy whenever you're starting. And number three, a list. Right? Your list is your email, text, whatever you're gonna do, but you own that list. Right? We got a little cha-ching in the background to encourage y'all to keep going. Right? And this is your business ecosystem. Biz-eco. Right? So, let me tell you why I think you need these three things. Number one, if you walked into Walmart and they were like, that's $150 and you can just Venmo me, how would you feel about that? You'd be like, what the shit is this? This ain't no real business. This is someone with a hobby trying to make some money. Right? So that's why I think you need a real storefront so that whenever you tell people you're a business, they actually believe you. Right? Sorry, but if you're out there saying, oh, just Venmo me, y'all acting a fool. And that's why people are calling your business a hobby. Right? Also, Etsy has 30-something million of its own customers who could potentially buy from you that don't know you. Okay? A place to hang out. A place to hang out because we talked about this, right? You don't want to be the shoe store where people only go there when they know they need something. You want to be the place they come to hang out every night where they find out they need something. And then you need a list. Because if you go through all of the trouble to get someone to hang out with you and buy one time, and then you just let them float away in the wind, that's a damn shame. Right? You did all that work over and over, and you spent hours, weeks, days, years to get that person to buy from you one time. And then you just let them get their stuff and go? No, ma'am. By the way, if you're not on my text list, text me right now, 504-553-3451. Y'all, what is that? It's a list. Right? Why? So tomorrow I can invite y'all to come hang out with me again. So guess what? Whenever that person makes their first purchase on Etsy, my goal is to get them on my email list. That way, once a week, I can email them and remind them, oh, look, I've got new stuff coming. I've got new stuff coming. Right? Guess what? What happens when some jackrabbit comes along? Which happened to me yesterday. Someone went out there and made a copy of my Facebook page, and they're trying to scam people out of money, right? So, let's say we get hacked. Let's say we get hacked, and all of a sudden, that hacker takes out my place to hang out. That place to hang out that I have spent 7 years growing, and 410,000 people hang out with me. Guess what? I may not have all 410,000 people, but on my text, I've got 15,000 people. On my email, I've got 160,000 people. Right? And now I can talk to these people and say, hey guys, there's something going on over here, but I'll be on YouTube today. Come hang out with me. Right? So the list is the only thing that you own. Let's say you didn't know any better, but you should, because we tell you all the time, and you're over here making Disney products in your Etsy shop, and Disney says not today, and they shut you down. And your Etsy store that was selling so well and you were making thousands of dollars a month is now gone. Guess what? All those people who were buying from you, if you got them on your list, you can say, hey, just a reminder, there might be a problem over here, but I have this new website. Come shop over there, right? Crystal says it's like when you send a text that you're going live in the warehouse. That's right. Now think about this. What if every text I sent you was like, hey, come buy this ribbon. Hey, come buy some ribbon. Hey, come buy some ribbon. Wouldn't y'all be like, I got enough fucking ribbon, leave me alone? Unsubscribe. Right? That's why my texts say, hey, I'm going live, come hang out with me. Right? You have to add value and not just sell stuff. Think about the shoe store, right? Okay. That's it for real this time. Danielle, you missed all of it. We did make a really cute Wreath first though. It does. So my text list costs me about $1,000 a month. It does. But 15,000 of the people who love Deco Exchange the most, and a few people who just want to know what we're doing because they don't like me but they can't stop watching. You a fan, girl, you a fan. Those people are also on that list, right? Now, let's say it costs me $12,000 a year to keep that list of perfect people who love to shop with me. Last year we did about $9.8 million in sales. Do you think my investment of $12,000 for my text list last year is a good security blanket for $10 million in sales? You tell me, right? So you don't have to start with $1,000 a month for a text list, right? You can open an email account if you follow our instructions for free. And you can grow that email account up to like 1,000 people for free. Let's say you've got, all right, let's say that you have 1,000 people. Let's say you have 1,000 people on your text list, and those 1,000 people shop with you all year long, okay? So let's say you've got 1,000 people, and those 1,000 people buy at least 2 wreaths a year, and those 2 wreaths a year are about $90. Let's just make it easy, right? So 2,000 times $90 is $180,000. Now, of course, that's not all profit, but 1,000 people on your text list is about $100, so $1,200 for your list a year. I don't know about you, but I would definitely pay $1,200 a year if I knew that $1,200 was keeping 1,000 people who shop with me at least twice a year. MailChimp is free up to 2,000 clients, but MailChimp is a piece of so don't do it. 0 stars, do not recommend. Right? So let's go back to Miss Carol. Let's say Miss Carol got a text number like we have, and instead of saying, hey, come follow my Facebook page, she says, hey, text me. Text me, and I'll let you know the next product we have for Louisiana people. And now, every single person who ever shops with her in person is on her text list, and she set up her text list where she saved them to the craft show they go to. So now, every single year, whenever she goes back to the craft show in New Orleans at that church on whatever street, right? She's got 50 customers on her list that she knows shops at that craft show. She could just send them a little text. Hey, just a reminder, this is Miss Carol from XYZ Designs. We got a Christmas wreath for you last year, and I would love to help you find your perfect wreath. I'll be at this show on this date. Come see me. Now imagine if she sent all of her customers an invite to come back to the craft show the next year to see her again. And she guaranteed that, you know, her best customers were able to walk back into her booth craft show after craft show. Do you think it would be worth her having a text list? Y'all, you can apply every single tip that we give people to any business they have. One of our friends in the business coaching group, she has a wreath business, but she also has an eyewear, she's an optometrist. She applies the same marketing strategies to her eye care center, and it's blowing up for her. All right, y'all, I think I gave y'all enough to think about. So if you're in business coaching group, go look at the WIMPs training. You cannot get to a portion of it that shows you Facebook analytics, but you can do all the other training. Right? So you can get the worksheets, and you can do all that kind of stuff, and you can work through it. You just can't get to the business insights anymore. Facebook took it away. So go work on that. All right? You guys have a good night, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.